Outside the Box should be viewed by mature audiences only. This show contains strong language, adult situations, drinking, ass-kicking fun, law-breaking nonsense, running with scissors, and just about everything your mother told you not to do. In other words, we are a bad influence and are irresponsible adults. Viewer discretion is advised. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, live from Studio 630 in the burbs of Chicago. It is time now for another episode of Outside the Box. Outside the Box. With your hosts, Oz Osborne and Pee Wee Taylor.
We're on a mission from God.
I wanna love, 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 every day and every night, every night. Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? I wanna know.
Episode, what is this, 23?
23.
You're adopting my...
Yeah.
Pee Wee's doing that? He's been wearing the same shirt for 4 weeks, just so you guys know.
Yeah, no. That's what's...
But look at that hair. It's fabulous. I'm a little jealous. Look at this shit.
Yeah, you got enough hair. You can start doing something with it.
Pee Wee got style.
Are you going to grow it out?
Dude,
you're growing out.
I don't know what I'm
doing. Grow it out, because at some point you may not have hair.
Well,
you got the hair genes?
I gotta do that, and then it's a comb over.
Jim's just got style. Kevin's just all.
Kevin's got hairdo.
Kevin's got hair.
Yeah, I had it too.
You've had that hairdo since we've met.
We are talking about hair, guys. Welcome to Haircast.
It's our podcast. We'll talk about whatever we want.
No, we're not going to turn into our lifestyle where we don't even talk about trucks anymore. They're talking about.
No. That's like advertisements.
We're here for an update. This is what I did on this and that, and now
I gotta get hairdo. That's what I got. I gotta get a fade though.
I can do a fade.
You know how to do a fade?
I'm gonna do H Street. No, I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
Welcome. Should we start this one over, or should we just keep going?
No, just keep going.
Okay. I'm just checking. All right, guys. Episode. What is this? 23. 23. We're here and we are live. Welcome back. We've got another section that we did last week, well, a few minutes for us, or last week for you guys, where we're doing more questions from you viewers, which is pretty cool. Other thing I just saw while we were sitting here between videos, I was looking on Facebook and saw that somebody saw their car on the debauchery section, and they're so stoked about that. And
that's good. I'm glad people are.
Dude, that's why we decided to do that. You know, it's one thing that we do a thing with the intros, which we want to have that, but we want to keep that so that it's like the really pristine pictures. So if you put your picture up there for debauchery, it'll go in. But then if you see it in the intro outro, it's because you got a kick-ass picture. So
it doesn't have to be a perfectly done car. It just has to be a really
no, good dude. There's some of them that I've seen that are like a perfectly stock XB with a killer sunset, and I'm like, save. So, but we're gonna keep it short. Just look us up on Instagram, or not on Instagram. Well, you see us on Instagram. Look us up for that. But make sure you guys look up our Facebook page, because the debauchery and that thing's going to end up flipping over there at some point. When we get too many, we're going to need that. So if you want a prime opportunity to have your vehicle in the debauchery or your debauchery, you need to jump onto our Facebook page so that you can watch. And when we do our thing for debauchery, put the picture up, because you don't want to miss out.
You gotta watch to know if you're in the debauchery section.
Yes, and you got to watch. See how that works? We're doing it for you. No, we're doing it for ratings. Are we doing it for ratings?
No.
Yes and no. Yes and no. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but no.
I'm not gonna lie to you. And I keep doing this. I'm trying to make Pee Wee quieter.
You probably should. I'm loud as fuck. So.
You know what's hilarious? Like, I find myself talking loud now to my girlfriend's. Like,
I don't.
Quiet.
It's the same. It's the same.
Anyway, we are going.
Your voice does carry though better now.
Yeah, I've learned that from you. Pee Wee taught me that. I can project my voice. So now we're gonna flip out of this. We're going to do a small section on everything you need to know to get up to speed with lightning, lightning, lightning. James.
Yes.
That's what we're going to do.
He is just fucking full life over there. Hi.
Maybe we should get him a Red Bull. All right, guys. We will let you guys go. We're going to go into the next section, and we're going to grill Jim over here. It's Jim, not James. James.
He likes Jim.
Jim, you need to change your name on Facebook.
Yes.
Change it on Facebook. I've been calling you James for years because that's what's on your Facebook.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how that is? My name's not Oz. Don't call me Oz, and I can't change it.
No, you're Oz.
My name's not Jim.
That's everybody knows you.
I kind of called you Jim once. It was real awkward.
It was. My girlfriend calls me Oz. I don't think she's ever called me Jim.
She should.
It's kind of weird. Anyway.
Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, I guess. Okay.
I guess so. Let's go. All right. Well, see ya. Thank you, guys. We are back with our section. What is this section called?
Up to speed.
Up to speed? Up to speed on James! Lightning, lightning, lightning!
I need whatever you're having because I need to be juiced like that.
James!
Yes.
You guys don't know the guy behind the camera. Here.
We do.
Hold on. We need a picture. We need a picture of James. Why don't you talk while I'm...
What do you want me to talk about?
I don't know. What are we talking about? That's James.
Well, welcome to the cast. You're like now we're like your problem.
That's how we're gonna sneak him in the cameras. I'm gonna take pictures of him from over here. So James,
Yes.
you guys don't know James that well. Maybe you do. He's been around for quite a while.
It's kind of OG.
He's kind of OG.
A little, but not majorly.
You're not
you're not
03 OG, but you're back enough to know.
I think he's been in this longer than I have.
Yeah. It's right around the same era.
Jim, I think's been a little bit longer. But
What year did you buy yours?
I bought mine in 2010.
10.
I don't know when I did mine.
Because I think
It was only 2010 when you bought yours?
Yeah.
That's early on.
Because my car wasn't very old then.
No.
That's when
It's 4 years
SE
before
was
I
still
bought mine.
SE was still going.
Yeah, the Scion
Facebook,
thing was still hot. At that
Evolution
point.
or whatever. Yes,
Yeah,
that was
I think
still
I was
going.
just a little bit ahead of you
I
there.
tried to go to a couple of those meets, but the time I got
Scion
there,
Evolution kind of died before I got into
Scion
it.
Evolution. So
I was checking out Facebook and all that to see when the next car meet was. I mean, I was trying to hang out with.
I miss like going to meets instead of like going to shows because the meets were just easier.
lightning, lightning, lightning.
I used to love when everyone would get kicked out of a meet and then the
We would
XP
stay,
people
and
would just
nobody
stay.
would fuck
We
with
would
us.
just stay and just not move, and they would just clear out the whole parking lot and leave and not say anything.
Do you remember the one time that we went to this place and we were the waitress's first table? And
Oh my God.
We were still there at the end of her shift.
Yes, on her first shift and last shift. Yeah.
I don't know if she thought it was great or if she hated us.
Yes, that's the day I think Jesse and Edgar came up late and we already ate and then we're like,
We
we're
ate,
hungry
no.
again.
I think we ate again, yeah.
Lunch.
Yes.
No, it was like a late lunch, early dinner.
Yes, we
And
ate
we stayed
again.
long enough to eat twice.
Yeah.
And that was not at a freaking Olive Garden or someplace like you can get refills. It was what was that place?
Tilted Kill?
Tilted Kill.
Yes. Yeah, we went
Is
there
there,
and...
are there still Tilted Kilts?
Yes.
I think they're slowly disappearing.
Sad.
The one by me is gone,
Joliet's gone.
and I refuse
Naperville's
to go to
gone.
Hooters.
Hooters sucks.
Oh, there's one I think in Romanville.
What happened? What about Twin Peaks?
There's one by me at Milwaukee.
I haven't
We
done it.
never actually... We were supposed to go, but we never did.
I never went to a Twin Peaks.
That place, the nice thing about that place is that they have a lot of parking.
I'm hungry.
They have a lot of parking, and there's a lot of tables in there, and they're bigger tables too, which would be perfect for.
So we got off track here.
Yes.
So as you may have known, we've heard a little bit about James in the last one, how he got into it and whatnot. So why don't you fill us in a little bit on yourself?
What's up, guys? I like long walks on short pairs. No.
Long walks.
Short bears.
That's good.
Some of you guys may know me. I've made the third brake light that's LED. Some of you guys bought them from me. I will be having some more shortly with the version 2 style, different LEDs. I've been in the scene since 2010. Some of the guys I met, well not met, but friend me in this little car became my life. Cliff is one guy who messaged me and we became friends, and it just escalated from there. I met Jim one time off an email. He was selling parts. Met Pee Wee at a car show, and then everybody else kind of like escalated from a car show, and then there's mostly everyone from Jim and Pee Wee. Let's see what else about me.
So you got a salsa red.
So I got a Salsa Red 2006.5, everybody calls it. When I got the car in 2010, it had 69,000 miles on it. It now has 313,000 miles on it.
Damn.
Yeah, it's all highway miles, and she's still going good. As long as you take care of her, you know, she'll last. Treat her well, and she'll treat you well. Let's see, some things about me, or about the car, whatever you guys want.
Car. Let's
The
talk about
car. All right, so the car, I've done a little bit here and there. I've done, stereo, not extreme, but something that sounds good. Did the headrests for the kids at the time, but now no one uses headrests anymore.
They just look cool when you're
Yeah,
driving
they look
around.
cool when you're driving.
Dude, low key, I still want a set of headrest monitors. I don't want no other monitors. I want a set of headrest monitors.
So what you guys need to know
I know
is
it's dated, and I know it's like the most useless modification. I always want
it looks cool.
James is our guy when we go to for electronic shit. Like James is the one that built the LED taillights for Raylan Box. If you guys have seen it, it's been a while since I posted about it, but I'll tell you what, dude. I don't ask for help for a lot of people, but I'll tell you, I asked James for help on this, and I'm like, dude, all I care is I want sequential taillights. And I didn't even know what to expect, and James shows up with these freaking taillights. He made the freaking housing. He made everything. It freaking bolts in, and he's like, dude, not only do you have sequential taillights, but here, let me show you show mode. And I'm like, damn!
We were all just standing there like,
And the cool thing is, he's like, I can't finish it or something. I'll be back. I gotta do something. I'll come back. He comes back. Oh, I updated the show mode. Here, you got this now. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? This guy's a fucking genius. Lightning, lightning, lightning!
Yeah, so, I saw it. It was big in Japan, and I'm like, okay, I never did anything like that. The only thing I've ever done was car audio and put the remote starts and stuff like that, but I was like, shit, might as well learn how to do it. There's YouTube, there's forums, there's, people who are already doing it on Facebook. I've asked them, a lot of them, Some of them help me out. There's a few guys I always ask for help and ideas and thoughts. And I'm still learning it. It's still a learning curve because,
It's always learning.
it's
man.
new technology that people are creating. I mean, if you guys look on, I'll say it, there's LED junkies on Facebook and headlight junkies, and some of you guys are already on it. And I've blown shit up. I will say that, I still blow shit up. It's a learning process.
That's something that people don't understand, dude. You gotta break shit, blow shit up to get
it takes time, and I've gotten requests, on taillights, and some of you I'm trying to get back to, and don't forget, I do this on the side, so it's not a main job. But,
the side hustle, you can't rush it.
And it does take time. Some things take, I try to put something together quick. Some things take, years. There's a set of headlights I posted that took me a long time, and I'm still not done with them. And I do want to change things out. Let's see what else.
You're a perfectionist like myself. Is what
yeah,
the problem is.
And that's the thing. You change, the headlights I did. I tried different things, and some things I didn't like, and someone's like, "Well, try this," and I tried it, and it didn't work. I'm like, okay, but all I gotta say is I know things are expensive sometimes, and you don't want to blow stuff up. But sometimes, like I say, just try.
There's no water for you.
Like I say, just try. I mean, if you blow something up, go back to the drawing board.
That's
ask
it.
for help.
Nobody freaking does it
No.
perfect right. There's that freaking crap in there that tastes like turpentine in water.
No, I'm good.
So, and I'm still learning. And someone just came out with a new LED board that I really like that I want to do for your car. And they're LED strips, and check them out. There's things online. I've been seeing a lot of people make custom taillights lately now. A lot of people are posting it. Job well done. I mean, that's come up with this.
There was a
design.
set recently that really blew me away. They had like a halo inside of them,
Yeah,
where it was like kind of like an Audi where the ring glows.
Yeah.
Infinity.
That's the thing, I say, try it, if you got questions, I'll help you as much as I can. And that's how I learned. I ask questions, I look stuff up,
And that's what we're here for, and that's why we brought you in, because you do a lot of the wiring shit that I don't. Like I've talked to you about. I've had people say, "Well, how do you fix the clock springs when you change the steering wheel?" And I'm like, "I don't know." So James is going to answer that question for us eventually.
Well, and you've done a lot of. You have this knack for how to find the information and retain it.
Yeah.
Because I can ask you something really random and you have some type of an answer, or at least know where.
Or I'll try to find the answer, and that's the thing. It's out there. If not, then you may have to do it yourself and figure it out, and then write it down. But other people have done things, or you do something that someone did, or you may do it better.
Right.
So,
And that's exactly why we got you here, because we need that type of thing for sitting behind
he's
there
done
making
cool
all that
shit that I don't see a lot. Like he did a dome light. Didn't you take a Corolla dome light and make that fit?
And I've seen other people did it. So then I seen that. Well, I want it where, there's a dome light like you guys have in the second gen, where it's just on and off.
It's got a map light on and off on each side.
I took a dome light in that little pouch that little bump area right by the rear view mirror.
Yeah, it's like a natural spot for it, and there's just not.
Yeah, and I don't know why they never did that, but I did that, and I did a Corolla one, so that way you could turn off and turn on the light, or you can push the button. And then I threw LED panel in it, which are way too bright.
You know why they didn't put dome lights there, right?
Why?
Save money.
Oh, yeah, true.
Because my XA doesn't have one. It's got this shitty LED in it, and
Yeah.
I can never see shit.
But I've done little things, and I saw people do it, and I'm like, oh, I could do that. What I gotta say is, don't be scared. Just if you're gonna do something that is really sketchy, or you think you can't do it, then don't do it, or ask for help.
Yeah.
If it's something small that you can replace, okay, try it. Or buy something extra like taillights. I bought an extra set of taillights, so that way I can keep my stock ones on. Everyone's like, oh, I'll give you my taillights, you can do. I'm like, well, get another set. Because if something happens, if something goes out or it doesn't work anymore, at least you got
even if something didn't go wrong with them or whatever,
and
I wouldn't get rid of your original anything.
Right, and I know people try to sell their lights because they need the extra money. I say hold on to it in case something happens, or you sell the car and then you're scrambling trying to find stuff to put all back to stock.
I've seen people do that. My favorite one is like people go, "Oh, bring your own wheels." There's this page that's like a Honda page in like Illinois, and these people would sell a car and go, "Bring your own wheels. I'm keeping the wheels."
Yeah.
Like, so you're gonna sell me a fucking car with no wheels on it? Just shit like that. Like, I don't get why people like. Who do we know? We knew somebody who had to get rid of a car. Didn't Jeff have that problem where he had to go buy a bunch of stock stuff to get rid of his car?
You know, and some people do that. I understand you want to get that extra money, but if something happens, at least you got your spare.
Oh, Dan was good for that too. Dan would sell all his stock parts like immediately.
Sorry, Dan, we're not really ripping on you.
No, we're not.
No, I'm not ripping.
But you
on
know,
him.
it's easier because a lot of guys I talk to say, buy an extra set. Don't give me what you already have on your car. Now your car's sitting for a while because you don't have.
That should be the standard though. Like once you send off the taillights, if you get caught up in something, they're sitting in your house for 3 months. They would not have taillights for 3 months.
But I like to do stuff different. I mean, I know sometimes you go to car meets and I'm the only box here sometimes, and people just walk past it. But I wanted do something to catch someone's eye.
Well,
it catches eyes, all right.
For sure, and how I look at my headlights, and I'm like, so I got to make them.
So
he's
but I mean, I love the lifestyle of the Scion. It
is a lifestyle.
Attention getter, yeah. I mean, I'll help out whatever I can. If I don't respond to anybody's email or Facebook, and Facebook's been kind of bad with that lately. Like,
dude, Facebook's fucked up.
It's easier on Instagram.
That's why after I did caddy taillights, all of a sudden I got a whole bunch. I didn't know I got a whole bunch until later on. I'm like, oh shit, I got like 20, 30 messages. Oh damn. So, I'll try to get back to you. Like I said, this is like a side gig that I do. It's not a main hobby or a main job. It is a hobby, and I'll help whoever has a question. If I can't answer it, I'll look it up or ask someone, the right question, and then get back to you.
I really like the lifestyle though. Like when you have an XB and you go out and you go to meets and then you hang out with these people and there is a lifestyle to it. I don't know.
That's definitely it, and that's why we're trying to spread it a little bit. We're going to take our love and we're going to mix it in with you soul people and you element people.
Yeah, and I think that would probably work out great because yes, boxes are always going to be boxes, but it's nice to have a little bit more out there.
Yeah, and meet more people. That's what it's about,
There's
we see these people at other shows, so
that brings you up to speed. I didn't yell that time.
Lightning! There, I did it for you.
I like his better.
The robot chop.
So, we just wanted to fill you in on the guy behind the scenes and let you know so you can get to know him as well, because now we are the three legs of a tripod.
And tripods are like the most stable thing structurally.
Unless you're this tripod right here.
Yeah, but there's also a boom that hangs.
That thing about fell over. So, we wanted to bring you up to speed on that. Lightning!
Spurs.
It's supposed to say lightning, god damn it. There's 3 of them. Now I feel like Sheldon. You gotta knock on the door 3 times.
You're tired. Fuck this.
Lightning! We'll see you guys later.
What's up, Oz? What's up, Pee-wee? First off, thanks for everything you guys are doing for the XB community. This is Willie out of Phoenix, AZ. My question is, the way the Scion scene has evolved with enthusiasts coming and going, how do we keep people interested in the brand? How do we keep people motivated to keep doing what we do? Thanks.
Damn, Will's gonna make us work on this one, man.
Yeah.
Great question, man. And thanks for saying that, because me and Pee Wee really don't think we're doing anything. James,
I'm just
we're just trying to do what we think is fun, and that hopefully it's
that
helpful.
low key. I just wanted a podcast.
I just wanted to be in front of a camera.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to work on this one. So yeah, this is something I think about all the time, because we have a lot of people that are coming into this. Like we said before, the cars values dropped. We're looking at cars that are going for $3,000 now. And
Oh no! You can get them under $3,000.
people
now.
are handing them to their kids, and they're like, "Oh, what can
Dude,
we do?"
you can get second gens for under $3,000.
I know,
It's crazy.
but
Sorry.
so times are changing, and it's hard for me because I know when I look on the XB pages, I don't see Will, Kalani, and all the guys
They
that
do, not
they
as
do,
much.
but
Not
we
as
don't.
much.
We don't talk. They don't get up there and talk as much as they used to. Like the older guys were kind of like, we're doing our thing. So a lot of the board now and the pages are all the new guys, and they're asking all the questions that make us cringe. And it's not to say that anything against you guys for doing that, because we know you don't need to do it, but we've heard it 300 times. Just understand that when sometimes we're like, hey, what the fuck? It's because we've heard it 300 times. It's hard. We have to figure out, and this is part of the reason why we started doing this, because we have to turn things around and do something. Otherwise, it's going to die. We have to give the support to those kids that are asking the questions. What do these three lights come on for? And explain it to them. Yes, we've heard it 300 times, but they need to learn. We need to teach them the freaking offsets. We need to teach them this. We need to teach them that. And as time goes on, we have to do this, or it's going to go away. But we also have to step up. Scion shows are gone. So
There is zero. Anything that Toyota was doing is gone.
it's gone. They lost the name, the whole freaking emblem, or whatever you want to call it.
They tell you it wasn't a failure. It was a test, and they said that it's been completed.
They absorbed it into Toyota, so it's not that big a deal. But it's not like you can't get parts anymore. But
No, you can still buy everything for these things, which
But-
is great.
we have to keep a thing going, and to do that we have to help those guys at the bottom, because if we don't give them a little bit of support, they're going to be like, fuck you guys, I'm going to go trade this in on a Civic. And God, we don't want that to happen.
I think the world is gonna real talk. I think the world is gonna run out of Civics. How many 95 like Civics are left?
We bring up Civics and Pee Wee goes on a tangent.
I'm just curious.
It's okay, Pee Wee, I love you still.
We do need more extreme cars from Toyota, something different. And they
Well-
need to come on.
We got to realize that, yeah, we've lost all that support from Toyota, so we don't need it anymore. We need to put into this where I'm giving you guys a chance. We want to see your builds. We want to see you guys go out. Like, I'm looking for videos, and I know it's kind of vague when I posted a thing. I'm looking for videos. I want video features that people put out. All of them are old. Nobody's done. I think mine was the most recent one that I've seen on YouTube. If there's not, and if you guys know of any, let me know. Send them to me, because I want to see them. But we need you guys to do that. We need to get out there, and it's hard because I'm listening to a lot of the donut videos and how import culture is all about racing and this and that, but it's not. A lot of it is show, and with the XBs, there's still quite a few of them out there. I'm sure wherever you go, you see them here and there at shows. But you got to also think there's more XBs than there are Kia Souls and Elements and whatever else is out there, and those guys got zero support. And if
Those guys have a hard time, man.
you guys got to see. I've been on some of the boards here lately, just checking it out, and dude, those guys are. Hey, I need coilovers for my Kia Soul. Where can I get them? There's two of them, two companies that make them. One doesn't make them anymore, and the other one's like 6 months on back order. That's what you got. And you guys are out here, I want a used set, or I want this.
Dude, there's like 8 different brands of coilovers you can buy for an XB, and there's only 3 of them like worth buying.
And there's 3 of them for used on the freaking for sale page. So,
Yeah.
We've got it easy there, but we've got to do that, realize that, and that we do
Yeah,
have it
it's-
pretty good, and that
Part scarcity is nowhere near as bad as it could be or what most people deal with.
Well, not only that, we've got our fabricator people like Rando and myself and whatnot, and we're building stuff, and we're trying. There's other guys out there that are making things here and there just because of that. Hey, you want heater control knobs, or you want this, or you want this, and people are making them. That's because we did it, and that's an opportunity for people to take parts like that. But if we don't support those people, it's going to go away. It's just like us. We're here and we're doing this because we're having fun, but if we don't see the views, it's not going to be worth us to sit here.
Yeah.
And it only gets so much, and that's why we ask you guys, hey, we understand it's a lot of money. You work hard for your money, and a hat's $30, but it means a lot to us when you do get a hat or a cozy or whatnot. It
It's fun to
supports us.
see people wearing
And it goes with that, and that's it. We got to support that. We got to support Box Lifestyle. We got to support all the guys that are in here that are doing it and are doing those parts. Travis is making the gas doors, and Rando's making all these parts, and we've got other people making stuff. Support those guys. That will keep those parts out there, and that's what we need to do is really support each other.
I really need a set of Dodes for my first gen.
Yeah.
Those airlifts. I don't know.
But I do know though, like I understand some people don't want to pay it, but it's hardworking. We designed it for them.
Exactly.
The shit costs money.
Yeah,
Everything costs
I know
money.
everyone's like, I can just buy it from China to be cheaper and they'll do the same thing. Well,
Yeah, they suck.
yeah.
Well, and there's a lot of people that are coming up. These new kids, they don't have the money like we did.
No.
We didn't back then either. But you guys got to think. You look at our cars, dude. Fucking Raylan Box. I've got over 10 years in this car.
Even my second gen is
I've got 4
5 years.
I've got
been
4
working on
years in
that
your
for
car.
5 years, and I'm not even near like anything I would call done or complete or
And that's
finished.
it. It gets to the point. You guys got to understand. There's 10 there. There's 5 there. James got a bunch of years in his car, and I know a lot of people. Kalani, shit, I don't know how long he's got in that thing, but everybody that you're seeing on the high
It
end.
might be 08.
It was not done overnight. So
Nope.
you guys are at the bottom and looking up going, dude, I'll tell you right now, my car Raylan Box, like I've said before, I sat in this garage watching videos of Rando's car going, dude, I want to be that low.
And that was how many years ago?
And that
now?
was like 10 years ago, and now that's the world's lowest. So, you guys need to see that it doesn't come overnight, and don't get discouraged because we want to see it. A lot of times if we're giving you shit, I know personally myself, if I'm giving you shit, it's because I want you to work harder and I want you to do it. And that's cool. And if you guys got questions, I'm here. I love it when my freaking phone blows up and I've got a question from somebody, so don't be scared. Please don't send me a friend request on Facebook, though.
No more friend requests on Facebook. I am maxed out. Instagram me, DM me,
For
whatever. Facebook is I'm about done with Facebook.
And
so.
that's why we put the thing at the end, guys. You guys, and now we got James. I got yours up there too. Hopefully you're okay with that.
Too late now.
You guys hit us up on Instagram, and the nice thing about Instagram is you don't have to be friends. So if you send us the DM on Instagram,
I follow back most people that follow me.
and if you
Unless you're like a scam bot or something that I don't.
and if you hit us up on Instagram, which please, because I got 15 people from 1,000, and I really want to do that. So
You're only 15 people off.
dude,
from
it'll
1,000?
it'll get to like 10, and then it goes down to 20.
Yeah, because half of them are scam bots that get shut off, so that number.
But you guys do that, and I'll keep you up to date on this and whatnot, and you can see what's going on in the garage here and what's going on.
Let me try and answer this question a little bit. I'm not gonna go as long-winded as Oz did, but like, I feel like all you can do is like keep building, keep hanging out. I feel like I started way later in the game than most. I mean, even though I've been playing with mine for 5 years, but it's like you just gotta keep doing it.
You
I
came
think
a long
that's
way. Pee-wee. You came a long way.
It's come a long.
You came from stock and you said you weren't going to change anything, and then
Yeah, well, the funny thing was that car was supposed to be my commuter car, and I was gonna buy something else to fuck with.
That changed.
But that's it. No. Exactly what you're saying.
And yours didn't happen overnight.
No. It took. Yeah.
Exactly.
It took a little bit.
No, and this is a guy that like the poor guy goes to shows and everyone was with Raylan Box, and it's like. He kept. That was the motivation for you.
I just stopped parking next.
Because now you were like, dude, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, and now you know what's fucked up? Now Raylan Box is stuck in here, and now Das Creature's parked next to you, and I'm going, God, I gotta do this, God, I gotta do that.
Well, the problem is there's a thing that goes on with owning two Scions now, and like I'm trying to like okay, so then my new first gen, the body's a little like it's not perfect, it needs a lot of work, but I'm like. This is definitely like to a point where I can daily it, but like I have to govern what I can do with that car to keep funding my second gen because I can't fund both. It's got to be one or the other.
There's definitely something to it because like I was sitting there thinking I'm like I can bag Das Creature tomorrow, but then Raylan Box won't roll.
Yeah,
so
you gotta
I'm not
like,
going to.
Well, and the funny thing is, Wabi's already bagged, so now I'm gonna have a bagged daily driver.
But you gotta like with Das Creature, my whole rule is this, and unfortunately I kind of broke it a little bit.
You can't part share.
I can't break. I broke the front end by hitting a deer, but everything can't be that way. It can't stay half finished.
Yeah.
The only reason it's that way now is because I got Laura's car and I'm trying to finish, but. I can't. I want to tweak the interior, but I can't do that till the outside's.
No, you can't be driving around in a car that's half assembled.
So hopefully that answers your question, though. But the other big thing is support. We have to support each other.
Sometimes it's hard.
Support all those guys out there that are asking about the three lights. Support those guys that are asking the questions about, what do I do to my car next and whatnot. Maybe let's not answer it by saying roof rack and this and that, and be like, dude, what are you into? What do you like? And showing them the way. That's what we got to do. And
now I'm going to ask the devil's question here. Do you think there's a different level of enthusiasm for people that are new joining these things than we did 10 years ago? Or is it the same enthusiasm, just a different generation?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Because I see a lot of people that have the enthusiasm, and sometimes I see people that are into them, and
some people are just green. They're not. They don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And I think you can have all the those.
I mean, I'm not an expert.
Obviously,
don't
those
look at me
people.
like I know what I'm talking about.
All those people that are asking those questions have the enthusiasm because if they didn't give a shit, they'd be fucking.
That's true. If you're gonna ask, you probably want to know.
So there's that. But the being green, don't be afraid to ask questions. Look on YouTube. You're looking at a vehicle here that you can pretty much find anything. And dude, I'll tell you what. I've been listening to the donut media shit. And I'm learning all kinds of shit on import stuff. And that's what you can do.
I like how they speedball it, but you get what you need to know and like not too much of anything you know.
Right. And that's it.
They've got that figured out. So
you guys can just immerse yourself because there's so many people that get involved in a sport and they're gone in a week. If this is what you want to do, cool. Jump in. Let's fucking go for a ride, man. We'll pull you along with us because we ain't going anywhere. And we need you guys here because you guys help us get motivated as well by looking at our vehicles and saying, hey, how did you do that and whatnot. Hopefully that answers the question. I know I fucking
Here's
talked
another
way too much on that.
last piece of this, unless Jim has something intelligent. Another leg of support is that Moore's first gens and second gens are popping up in salvage yards. So when you need parts, they're slow. Not every yard has them yet. But they're starting to get to that point in value where the parts, like salvage parts, are getting easier to find. Sometimes they're not in great shape, but if you need, like I bought a window trim, I bought a door panel, I bought side skirts. Like if you need it, you can find it easier than you could 5 years ago. Because 5 years ago, you could not find an XB in a yard. If you did, it was completely picked over. But now it's getting to that point where I think they're going to become easier to find.
Exactly.
That's all I got for that.
And you guys with the second gens, we give you shit, but we want to.
I can get parts for them if you need.
We want to see you guys freaking up the game a little bit too. All right, James. Jim? God damn it!
We're gonna have to learn to.
I need to put the Jim on the thing.
Your eyes. So I won't fucking.
Everybody knows you as eyes. All right, next question.
Hey guys, what's up, Oz? What's up, Pee Wee? Hey, this is Ray over here in South Carolina. Want to give a freak check to all my freaks out there. Also, what brought you guys into the Scion scene in the first place? What was it that enticed you to buy one of these crazy-ass little cars? And more importantly, what was the very first modification that you did to your Scion?
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
Ray. Glad
Maybe
to
hours.
We'll say hi to you.
You have to throw a freak check up.
Yeah, throw the freak checks up.
That's fine.
We'll just.
We
Sunset
can
bar.
do an attitude check too. We can do that.
Attitude check. That's
Yeah.
where you say "fuck you."
Yeah.
Attitude check. Fuck you.
Yes.
Anyway,
Carry on.
glad to see you freaks watching. Ray, I think we covered this question once.
We did a while ago, but we'll do a quick recap on it just to keep the show moving.
Okay. Well, how did I get into it? I wanted a Chrysler 300. Still don't have a Chrysler 300. I got a
They're cheap now.
long drive, and they're raising gas prices here in Illinois.
Yes.
I don't want to
And,
talk about it. I don't want to
So
talk.
I got
about
an
the gas
XB.
prices.
I bought my XB a fucked long time ago, and got it home. I bought a Thundercloud, brought it home. First mod I did was the night I got it. I brought it home. It had a battery light on it. When I bought it, they said that they were going to check it out. So I decided, well, I got an optional battery here, and I'm going to upgrade my ground off of that like I did on my last car that got totaled. So I pulled that and put that in, and took it to the dealer, and they said, well, the reason that the light is on is because you changed the battery. And I said, no, the light was on when I fucking bought it. It's in the paperwork. So it went around and around and around. It took me quite a while to get it fixed.
Well, what, alternator?
No, there was a freaking recall on it.
Oh,
So
okay.
and what was really funny about the whole thing was one of the fixes that they had, I went back and they took the ground. There's the main ground that goes to the core support on the driver's side, coming off the battery. Are you really going to look at your phone now?
No, I'm just telling it to shut up.
I go and pick up the car, and mind you, they would give me a rental car for a day, and then I had to drive like 45 minutes to where I bought the car. And I get there, and I pick the car up, and I drive it home, and they took the ground off the core support and ground it down to bare metal this far around it. So the next day I go into work. I work in a body shop. I pick up the phone and say, yeah, so I picked up my car, and they ground the ground around it about an inch out all the way around. Light's still on, and now my core support's rusting. So you're either going to fix it, or I'm going to fix it, and you're going to pay me to fix it. But if you fix it, mind you that I paint cars for a living. Wouldn't have wanted to been that guy.
Dumb.
Anyway, they got it fixed. They got a core support fixed. And
Dealerships will find any excuse not to fucking do anything.
and now the core support's in my side yard, so it doesn't matter if it rusts anyway. What about you, Pee-wee?
Jim, what about you?
Me?
Yeah.
This beer is really kind of shitty. I think I got
Corona, that Corona.
No, I don't like
What
that.
did you got?
I got cactus lime. Sorry, James.
No, that's fine. That's
doesn't
fine.
I'm giving it some time to think.
No, I seen the car years ago and came into the stereo shop and owner wanted a flip down monitor and I sat in the car and I fell in love with it.
That indicates the era when you said
Yup.
flip down monitor.
And then he did it for his kid and one of the guys I work with was like, you really like this car, don't you? You're gonna trade your money for this? I said, if I didn't have a car payment, I would trade it in for this. Well, years later, the time when I was married, the wife sent me an email and says, we're gonna go pick this up. I'm like, okay. So,
Oh, you got it. Where'd you get it? Is that skunky?
hard
No,
soda.
it's hard soda. It's like
So,
soda with vodka in it.
took it for a test drive. Had to go all the way up north to Round Lake Beach to go pick it up. Took it for a test drive. I said, I'm sold. So, at the time, I had 69,000 miles. Came from Florida.
Nice.
First thing I did was, I think the next 2 days, I had a stereo system sitting on my shelf that I had from my previous car that got to an accident. Threw that right in. After that, threw a sub in. After that, I watched YouTube about, I wasn't too keen about the clear taillights. So I watched the YouTube how to pull lights apart and spray paint them. So, I taped them up and sprayed the inside of the lights, did that. And then after that, did a remote start because mine didn't come with a key fob. So there was one key, no key fob. I'm like, okay, so
It's just
did a
like
lot of
open
remote
line.
starter.
Yeah.
That way I had, remotes. Then I had my headrest monitors sitting on the shelf, put those in. And then after that, it was a little bit, here and there. And I didn't do nothing extreme until later on. I got wheels. And then I bought from a guy who was on the Club XB forums. He was selling springs. He came all the way out here from Wisconsin, Milwaukee, because he took his kids to the Science Museum. Dropped them off.
That's a
He's
great
like, hey, I'll
podcast.
drop them off for you. So I did the Depth 210s, and I put those on, and I loved the look of it being lowered, and I was hooked after that. So like each year I slowly did something. But
That's how mine goes. Mine, it's like something
Yeah.
new every year. So this year I didn't do as much as I'd have liked, but I got some stuff done with some help.
Why'd you get it?
Why did I get it? Okay, so
He got a second gen.
now we're not going to talk about age here, but I'm a little bit younger than these guys, so
Thanks for making me feel old, baby.
you're not supposed. Did you not just hear what I told you about not?
It doesn't make it any better if you say.
All right, well-
if you say, no, go ahead.
Okay, so I remember when the first gen came out.
No disrespect always means that I'm disrespecting you.
Shit, I know that. Okay, so I remember seeing the first XP commercial on TV. You remember like the earlier one, like the first one where the car transforms, like, whoa.
Did you take your sucker out and be like,
No, I wasn't that young. Okay, let me see if I'm so.
this is a little sucky?
I'm trying to figure out.
so you traded your Bausch
I was
Sharon.
in maybe
traded my
6th
tricycle.
or 7th grade, I think. That doesn't want to make you guys feel old.
What did you say?
Since, I don't know. What? It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Okay.
No,
Whatever. I
So
saw
what
the
made you- what
commercial.
made you
I
get
saw
it?
one at the auto show, and I sat in. I'm like, this is it. I was about it.
when I
Years
grow
go
up, I want
by.
one of these.
I did. I did. Years go by. Fast forward to 08. So I'm in high school
Was
now.
that a
whatever.
first gen or a second gen you sat in?
It was a first gen. It was way back. It was like right when Scion got going. But it was like the first gen was what did it for me. But okay, so years go by. Now it's like 09, 10 maybe. My friend gets a brand new second gen XB. And I got in this thing. I'm like, what the fuck? It's got the like, I fell in love with it. It was comfortable. I'm in the back seat sitting behind somebody my height. And I'm like, I got leg room. It was peppy enough, and then had a couple other cars in between. Finally, I hit a point in my life where I'm like, I can afford to buy a new car. So what do I? And so at this point, the XB's been rolling around in the back of my head because at this point, I wanted a Ford Flex. That's how off my preference in cars is.
It was.
I couldn't afford one. They're expensive.
Fuck yeah, they were.
They are expensive. But have you ever driven one?
Mm-mm.
It's like a Suburban and an XB put together.
Mhm.
That's kind of the feeling. It's like the in-between. So anyway, I figured out in 2014 they were going to cut production, and I literally was like, I have to have one of these brand new because I wanted a brand new one. So I ended up buying the car, and I thought it was going to be the daily driver, and one thing led to another, and then I met you guys over time, and now
What was the
here
first
we
thing
are.
you did? It was mine that you had wheels on it. It wasn't dropped yet.
Yeah, you had
I
wheels
think
first.
wheels was the first thing I went out and did. Because, like, when I got the car, I got the wing and the fog lights. But, like,
You had a wing on it?
Yeah.
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 I don't remember it with a wing.
Because the deal was when I bought the car, like, the way that, like, basically we made a deal and I got the install for free on it.
Yeah.
But as long as I paid it and I bought the parts. So I was just like, yeah, just do it. Because at this point, I was like, I was working 2 jobs at the time, which I still am, and it all went downhill from there. Here we are.
I think that is.
I have no regrets. I literally thought that was supposed to be my daily driver.
Little did you know when you did this, it was going to change your whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when I got this car,
I wouldn't have met you guys if I didn't have this car.
no, and that's the thing. Like, I got on Facebook, and for the first thing, I looked up, and it took me to Psychotics. And everybody was on that at the time, and it's still rolling. It's not as strong,
Yeah,
but it's still
yeah.
rolling. And then, I started looking for parts, and that's how I met Jim. Through an email.
Yeah.
And I met you at a car show. Then after that, I met
Yeah.
Jim, but then I met everybody that was local. A friend told me about so-and-so who had a car, which was the other gym.
It was all those
My old
JDM
boss
Chicago
told me.
meets. I remember we used to do those all the time.
That's how I met Pee Wee, and then one thing led to another, and then I
think I met you in person, and then I met you. You were like, okay, I got on, first form I got on was customization. I'm like, who's in Illinois? Got a whole bunch of people, and then I met you at another
car meet.
I think I've told this story, but
you were humping my leg at a JDM.
No, I was not humping your leg at a JDM.
Fuck off,
dude! You know something funny? The first gen has been sitting for so long. Not only it's got the altered toy sticker on it, which I don't know how old that is.
They're still around.
It's still got. Are they?
Yep.
I haven't
seen them in 30 years.
That's not no shade on that. There's still JDM Chicago stickers on it.
Just so happens, I put that picture of your JDM Chicago with the art sticker on in the outro that says, kind of intros Jim. And I called him Jim that time.
Oh,
but,
did you?
You know, with this little car.
Did I tell you about what I found in my garage? I have an original Chi-Town XP sticker with the first gen on it.
I still have some.
But
do you still have some?
If I didn't get this car, I wouldn't be here right now, and my friend list is all fucking Scion.
A lot of mine are Scion.
It's all Scion. One guy messaged me, a friend requested me. He's out in Texas. Second person was Cliff, and then from Cliff on, it just multiplied. It was friends, all Scion.
Well, then that's
no family. Well, there is some family, but sorry.
That's what's crazy. Here I am. I've been in it for a while, but I wasn't a guy that got into this and was liked too well because I was the guy who was like, fuck that. Well, I still am kind of that way, but
you mellowed out.
Now it's hilarious that I think it was Thursday night. I freaking send Will Dixon a message. I'm like, hey, dude, can I get you to do a selfie video? Dude's like, I don't do selfie videos.
No, a lot of people don't.
And he did. And
I tried asking a few people. I'm not going to name names, but everyone's like, yeah, I can get him to you. I had a couple that were like, yeah, sure. And
But my point is that, I can do that. And it's like, boom, I got it. Or I got randoed pretty much on speed dial. Or Kalani, dude.
Off topic, did you see Rando going to town on his printer? He did a live feed of him smashing his printer.
I miss that, but that's what we're trying to get. You guys that are coming in, you can be that too. You just jump into boards, talk, get to know. We're all the same people. Come hang out. We want to see you guys at shows. If we're going to one, come on over, say hi, slap hands, and whatnot. That's how we get things going, and that we live this lifestyle. What would you be doing, James, if you weren't an XP guy right now?
I have no idea. Definitely not Civic.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's another question. What would you be driving right now if you never had an XP?
Well, here's one of the things that got me. Okay, I was really down on myself because I'm like, I'm not getting a car out this season. And I realized...
You're building.
Since 1991, when I bought my first freaking car that I was showing... Every year I have get to this point and bust ass to get a car to a show. That's like 30 years, man.
It's a long time.
This is the first time I'm not doing it. And that's okay, because right now I want to push this. I want to push my shift knobs and I want to get this car done. But I've sat there and thought, what would I do? What it came down to for me, and I'll throw this story out just because I think it's kind of relevant. And I was listening to a thing on Fieros the other day, and it kind of cracked me up. When I bought my first car, it was between a Pontiac Fiero and my 87 Toyota pickup.
Fiero.
I wanted the Fiero. I don't want the pickup.
I don't think there's any dimension of life I could live where I would choose a Fiero over a Toyota.
Now, for me to think, if I had bought that Fiero, where the fuck would I be now?
You'd probably have a handlebar mustache living in a trailer or something.
But, it's something that comes down to that. It's so simple. I bought a 92 Toyota truck that introduced me to mini trucks and the shows and the culture. And now it's like I've absorbed everything to the point where I call myself classically trained. I know about everything, muscle cars, Ed Roth, all that shit. And it's all
Tell me how I went from a 01 Ford Taurus to an XP. with a 95 cutlass in between.
Yeah, but you know
That
what?
wasn't even a good-looking cutlass. That was those big, ugly.
What if you didn't go to that one freaking meet where you fucking hooked up with me and
Or I met him
Yeah.
because I kind of met you because I knew him.
yeah?
Yeah.
So
It's weird.
it's cool. The thing when you think back about that, you know, and it's
Just had a throwback moment.
we're getting to that point where we can start to look back. I know there's XB shit way before me too.
I had a realization the other day how long ago some of this XB stuff I've done was.
yeah, dude.
It's weird.
I've been in this for 10 years and I got into it late.
I've been in it for 5, and I got in right at the end of Scion production because they cut it in 15.
So shit. What were we talking about? What was the question?
Why we got into Scions.
Oh,
Let's do the next question.
think
All
we
right,
answered
next question.
All right.
All right, Oz. Here's your question for the XB show. Sorry. I've had a rough day. You have to excuse the eyes. I've been crying a little bit. How hard is it to spray bass boat flake? Or maybe a little smaller?
All right, man. First off, we got. Hopefully, you're getting through your shit. I know you got some stuff going down. I'm sorry to hear that. If you need anything, you can hit us up anytime, man. We're here for you.
Ditto. I got to pee. I'm going to let you answer that question.
So this is a me. We're gonna go into the flake question. For you guys that don't know, flake is this. It's basically an additive that you put into a paint product. Usually, you can do it with clear. I do it in what's called an intermediate clear, which is basically clear base. It's basically just like regular color of your car, but it's clear. You use it for suspending things, or in the automotive body shop, we use it for your blends. If you spray it down on a panel, when you blend out a color, like if you're fixing a fender and you have to match the color, you can do it across this. I'm looking at the mic again. It helps your blend go better. The custom guys picked it up. We use it for suspending pearls and flakes. Now this is not something, I don't even know if there's a size on here that I could tell you. I don't know, it says it's an inhalation hazard, so it's fairly small. But for this, I'll suspend it in my intermediate clear. You can do it in a regular clear if you want, but usually with doing the clear, you can only do, a lot of clears only let you 2 or 3 coats. Sometimes you want a little bit more, so the intermediate clear, you can just keep going until you get that bass boat look if you want. With these are fairly small. I know this one here is like 0.08, which is probably the same size as that. It's almost like a micro. You can spray that right out of the gun, and all these sizes I do. I use my base gun, and I'll put it in there and spray it through. There are some that are a lot bigger. You can get what's called a flake gun. It's basically an air gun with a thing that you put the jar in, and you'll spray your base or whatever, and then you clear or whatever, and then spray this on. That'll get you your bass boat flake a lot faster. But the issue with doing that is then you got to clear it with about 30 coats of clear to get it leveled. But you get that kick-ass look. I love flake. I think it's a very dramatic thing, and it's just something you got to take your time and go with it. It's super simple once you put it in your intermediate clear. Just you got to make sure that you're spraying at the same patterns and whatnot, because depending if you're back far misting on to where you're up close putting it on wet depends on the design or how you want it to come out. So it's fairly easy, and it's great. I don't really have any experience with the really heavy bait flake. I've done some. I actually
You talking like the 1/4-inch flake where it's
like bass boat. I actually flaked a bass boat.
Isn't it? It doesn't come out of a gun. It's blown onto.
Yeah,
the
I
wet.
didn't do it that way because I've never sprayed anything that. I actually had some.
It's like a whole thing.
I had some flake that was like this long, but it was really narrow. It was really cool. I didn't have a flake gun to shoot it, and I never got to
So
use
it's
it.
like that long, but like real thin.
Yeah, it was really cool, and I never got to use it.
It's almost like tinsel.
Yeah,
Like a
kind of.
Christmas tree. Yeah.
There was another company that I had found that could actually cut flake into different patterns. So you could have like little skulls. Some of them were like diamonds and
That
like
sounds very
cards.
early 2000s.
It was pretty neat. I didn't see any of that, but it's all sprayed the same. Throw it in your intermediate clear, dust it on. If it's a little bit bigger, you're going to need a flake gun, and you just spray your clear on and then shoot that on.
There's
over
videos
the
about it on YouTube.
It's pretty easy, dude, and it's a great look. I'm totally.
And I think manufacturers too will give you tips on how to do it.
I know. Joe got me into this, the tropical glints. I was following some other group, and I switched over and was looking at this stuff, dude. I got a jar like this. I think it's about $20. If you watch and you get on tropical glints thing, usually about the time that there's a holiday, they'll put it up for $10. And I grabbed a couple of them, which I bought 2 last time. I got cilantro and cherry bomb, which I can't wait to use.
Are you getting paid for this and I don't know about it?
No, I'm not.
You're giving out a free promotion here.
Free promotions.
It is good stuff, though.
It's good shit. And, it's good stuff. I love Flake and everything. Flake the world.
Yeah. I don't have any valuable input, so.
All right, what we got next?
All right, you gruesome twosome, you asked for a question, here it is. I'm at a local charity car show. They don't know how to classify this thing. So what do we classify our boxes as? Sport utilities, wagon, car? What is it? I mean, my title says wagon, the wife says sport utility. And then at that fact, once we start getting into them, are they tuners? Are they sport compacts? Are they mini trucks? That's straight up mini truck laid out on billets. Just like the one next to me. So what is it? Answer that.
That's a good question.
Yes.
And
I feel like I have an answer.
Very good.
It's been around for a while. You know what? I think I will say all of the above. The nice thing about the XB is this. I can roll to a tuner event. I'm accepted. I can roll to a mini truck event. I'm accepted.
Yes, you're never out. No matter where you are, you're just a little out of place, so you fit right.
But you're just a little bit off from the norm, which is cool. That's the way I like it.
It's just weird enough that they don't know what to do with it, so they kind of slide you in. You can be anywhere.
And when you go to these events, it's hard because I've been to them and I don't know what to put you in. Sometimes you're in special interest. Sometimes you're in freaking import. Sometimes you're in this. You know what? And some of them, what I would do is I used to look. I think we used to go to J.C. Whitney show, and you could pick your class, and I would look and see what's in the classes. I'd be like, import classes look a little light, but we're an import.
So my answer is Toyota, as Scion always sold it as a hatchback. On my registration, it says it's a utility vehicle. I've had my show judged at a lowrider show and was put in street class SUV, which I don't think of them as SUVs. Do you guys think of them as SUVs? Because I don't.
Yes.
What makes an SUV an SUV?
Well, the problem with it is it's all loose based on everything.
It's very
if you go back a little bit and back in the day, Mini Truck Magazine would have XBs in it because they called it a mini truck. Sport Truck Magazine said it's not a fucking truck.
It is like a miniature SUV. It can be an SUV. I think, to me, the SUV, it's either, to me, the definition of SUV would be full frame or all-wheel drive or four-wheel.
There's lots of different ways of looking at it, and that's
how it goes. You can nitpick it all day. I think it's, by definition, it's considered a hatchback.
I don't see it as a hatchback at all.
I don't know what it is. It's its own thing.
It's a wagon. It's a truck. It's a car. It's whatever the fuck.
What do you
fuck I wanted.
You got something that I don't know?
I never put mine in a show. I always just go to local car makes.
What do you call it?
Classified? What's available on the sheet? I can't really say because, like I said,
you can put it in whatever you want. I don't see.
Well, whatever is there to list or to classify your cars. I've seen people win with best Toyota. I've seen people best Scion, best mini truck.
That always goes to the FRS though. If there's 3 FRS that is shown, no matter how beautiful your XB is,
some people go to the local shows, the out in the country shows, and what is it? They put best tuner.
Yeah.
It's I guess what's available.
I went to this fucking thing. It was at a hot dog stand, and they had it was a charity car show. I'm like, all right, screw it, whatever, it's not far. I went and there were 5 cars, and they're like, so I paid to register or whatever. They're like, we don't know how to judge you. I'm like, I don't really care. There were 6 cars there. They're like, well, what is it classified as? I'm like, I don't know, you tell me, I don't care. They're like, you're special interest. I was the only special interest car.
There was no tuner or anything?
There was coupe sport, or like, and I'm like, it's not even a sport. Like,
Right.
they're like special because they saw it go aired on. They're like, nope, you're special interest now. I'm like, okay.
Well, it all depends on the show. Usually, if you have a problem like that, you're probably at a show that caters to muscle cars and classic
Muscle
cars.
car shows, dude. Here's what I love about muscle car shows, real quick. I love the way old people have to look at it because they don't know what to do.
Yes.
And some of them
The
are
look-
mad.
Yes.
Some of them are mad about it, and I love making old people mad.
You know what
I'm
I
a
did?
millennial. I love her.
You know what? I rolled into one. It was a freaking McDonald's show, and it's all classic cars and freaking hot and muscle cars and whatnot.
yeah.
I pull in a railing box. I drive through, fucking lay it out, drag my ass through the
Oh,
fucking
they
thing,
love that.
pick it up, turn around, come back, pull in, lay out, freaking get out of the car, and all the old people are like,
Yeah, that happens to you.
when it comes to that shit, dude, whatever you fucking want, whatever you're feeling that day. It's like being, what do you want to say? Transgender. How do you feel today?
No, that's
Now I
that's,
just
that's
fucked
a whole,
it all
No,
up.
that's all different thing.
Now
That's
we're
a-
all gonna
that's
get
a
banned.
different thing. No, we're not gonna get banned. That's a different thing, though. But like, and now if you ask ISCA, which is the International Show Car Association,
Sanctioning body for World Wheels.
the sanctioning body for wheels, they will tell you it is a custom compact. But custom compact covers, and in their rule book it mentions PT Cruisers, Corolla hatchbacks. I think XB is actually in their guide for what's classified as well, because there's like numerous rules that classify what's what.
That's fair, though, because if you think about it, it is that way.
It is. It's. I guess custom compact makes sense, but that groups you in with like other weird stuff too. But it doesn't. It doesn't group you in with like a Supra.
No.
It's
No.
just considered a compact, which could be you're in the same class as like a Civic or a. I don't know.
Like we said, it's basically whatever.
I think
works
it's
for the
whatever
class.
it wants to be. I think on a day-to-day. I don't classify it.
It's funny. I like talk about it.
I think
in
it's
the
a
same
5-door
conversation.
hatch. I think that's just.
I'll call it the same conversation. I'll call it a truck, a car, or whatever. It doesn't
I
matter.
don't call it a truck. I haven't developed that habit.
I always call mine a truck. That is a fucking truck. I don't know why. And people are like, "That's not a fucking truck."
Truck people will tell you that. That's not.
But
a
I think
truck.
that's a difference between the first gen and second gen. I think that looks more like.
I
a
call
truck.
it the box. It's just the box. The problem is when you have two of them, you have to distinguish.
Yeah, because I don't know which one you're talking about.
I never do either. You go by name though.
Mine's 06. No, they're all both 06.
You know what? You know what, Jim? I think you need another XP. I think you need two of them.
Peer pressure's on, man.
It's fun, dude. It's
Maybe
like
in the next year.
it's like owning one but having a second one. It's like
Well,
having a side chick.
I'm
It's
trying-
like having
I'm
a
trying to
side
get a
chick for your
girlfriend
mistress,
to
dude.
get
It's pretty
XP, so.
awesome.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think that answers all the questions.
I hope that
Yeah, that
covers it.
does. That's the last question.
That's out. The jury's still out. Let's put
So
that.
we gotta thank you guys. That was a lot of fun, and we wanted to do this stuff here and there. And if you guys have got any ideas for future episodes, put them down below. You got somebody you think we should interview? Put them down below. Let us know, because we're always sitting here trying to
If
figure something out.
someone's local, that would be exciting too.
We do like to have people, and if
It's so much different when they're here.
you're coming in from out of town, let us know. James is going to Texas.
That's how Smoking Tire works. He just gets people who come in off of LAX and right to the studio.
James is going to Texas here in another couple weeks. He might need some people down there to come hang out with.
You could be like Frankie, but from Illinois going to
And
Texas.
Frankie's on his way back.
Is he on his way
He's
back?
coming
Maybe
back.
he can come.
You know what I
he can
did?
Sub over.
I told him, I said, what's the chances that you can be here on the 19th and whatever for Camp and Drag? And then what's the chances that we can steal you for 3 days? So he's going to try to make it happen.
Did he apply?
Oh, forgot about that part.
Yeah.
You know what? He won't have to, though, because it's, I don't know. Maybe we can sneak him in. We'll see.
Shh, don't say it too loud. Okay.
Anyway, so that answers the questions, and we will shut the fuck up, and we will see you in the next portion.
What if What if With your feet in the air and your head on the ground, electric and spinning. Yeah, you had a collapse because nothing in you. Ask yourself, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Way out in the water, see it swimming. I was swimming in the Caribbean. Animals were hiding behind the rocks, except little fish, but they told me swears trying to talk to me. Where is my mind? Where is my mind? Where is my mind?
And we're back. Another episode is in the books.
You just keep clicking along.
We're like, fucking, next one's going to be 24 and 25.
We're going to do something special on the 25th.
I don't know. Should we? Dancing girls? Lightning?
Go-Go's.
Go-Go's?
Lightning go-go's.
Lightning go-go's?
You got any Go-Go's out here?
No. If you do, they're probably not worth one to see.
No.
So, thanks for watching again. Another great episode. Well, I think so.
With our now third leg.
The third leg of the tripod.
Our third voice of logic and reason.
You like James? Jim? Should we keep him around?
Hi.
Yes.
Lightning! Lightning! Lightning!
Yes. The answer's on. Yes is the answer.
Perspers?
Everything you need to know.
Everything you need to know. We need to get a hold of that guy. Are you guys sending in a thing? We're going to do this. We're going to freaking just go.
Tell them what's going on because they don't know why you're talking about lightning.
If you guys don't know, watch Donut Media Up to Speed. Go onto YouTube. They're another guy. These guys are kick-ass and they'll teach you everything. But
They're picking up a lot of speed.
They did not do a thing on Scion, so we need to go over there and put in the little thing at the bottom. Dude, you need to do Scion XB.
Just DM them.
Everything you need to know about Scion XB, that's what we're going to do.
Well, they can't. They should do one on all of Scion, but they need to focus on the XB.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I like their page, but they talked about trucks, like modified trucks.
Yeah, that was a little
And they
bit.
brought up mini trucks, and it was like a 30-second blurb. I'm like, you just did a whole fucking population of people dirty, dude. Like, you did not... Like, oh, let's explain the tilt map, but let's stop, like, right at the early 90s and not explain it anymore.
I
That's
did
nonsense.
comment on that one.
Did you?
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere.
Of course it did.
Because I'm nobody.
I'm sure we're not the only ones that bitched about that.
But thanks for guys for watching. We appreciate it. What do you say, Pee Wee? Like, share, what?
Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. We appreciate all the love you guys give us. And I'm still just in deep in like.
It's fine. I'm not offended.
Hey, I don't love him yet.
I'm a hard sell.
Do you need a headache? A hug?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm alright.
There's a lot of love in this room. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you would please buy some merch so we can buy some more shit and
We
make
want a
this even better.
soundboard.
We're gonna get there and
I want a soundboard.
we're not putting it on you. You guys like it, cool, that's cool. You want to buy some shit? Don't buy shit. I don't care.
Buy some shit.
Thanks
Bye.
for watching. We'll be back next week, hopefully with Jeff and the crew. The episode that we did, but we didn't have any sound
The Lost episode.
Yeah.
Is what that's going to be called. The Lost.
The Lost episode. So
what if somehow we ended up finding it? A weird day.
I don't think
Let's not get our hopes
It's not
up
going to
like
happen. We're going to do it again, this time with sound. Those guys are excited to be here. They got something that they want us to do. They want to do a video with me and Pee Wee.
Yeah, we're going to be on someone else's
for
YouTube
their
channel.
shit.
That's
So,
going to be weird.
It's cool. So you guys definitely
It'll be
check
fun.
out those guys. It's them guys with zip ties.
Few guys with zip ties.
Few guys with zip ties. That's it.
Their Instagram is popping.
The Instagram is definitely popping. So we're gonna have them on. What's the other guy? The other local guy that's doing the freaking YouTube channel. We should have them on.
TAC.
TAC.
Yeah.
TAC Entertainment.
Yeah.
He's a local guy. We should have him on.
He's busy.
He's just kind of a kid.
I know.
He just had a kid. We're gonna
Is
have,
he far from you? You know where that guy's out of?
Yeah,
Like
around-
his region? Is he
No, it's
close?
around Schaumburg area.
Schaumburg?
Oh,
That's
he's
an hour.
not terribly far.
It's It's an hour.
I think Hanover Park area.
It's not that far.
So, like we said, like, share, subscribe. Give us a little love. Put down below in the thing that if you want us to do something.
Let us know.
Keep it PG. We don't do any of that funny stuff.
Not without more money. No, we don't do inappropriate stuff.
Okay, so Pee Wee here.
We
here's
applied by
We'll
all
send you Pee-wee's
YouTube
link at the end.
standards.
Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I will shut the fuck up, and we are out of here. Lightning, lightning, lightning!
$20 is $20, so.
The bass kick.
In a brand new Benz, ooh yeah, like skirt, 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 skirt. They be wonder who that is, that's Captain Kirk. Swisher came back from the dead, oh God. Fake ass rappers can't hide no more. They don't want smoke, they lying, they fraud. I'ma be the one to get it higher than the flight attendant. She be looking at me like, boy, stop. I'm the illest one to do it, I can show it, I can prove it. I'ma have you flipping like a coin.
What up, y'all? Yeah. Soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, abandoned.
She complicated. You right.
Car's got a lot of pickup. It's got a cop motor, a 440 cubic inch plant. It's got cop tires, cop suspension, cop shocks. It was a model made before catalytic converters, so it'll run good on regular gas. What do you say? Is it the new Bluesmobile or what? Fix a cigarette lighter.